you guys, welcome back to Clever News. You know me, your Hart of Dixie fanatic girl. I'm Deidre Behar, and I'm so excited today. We're joined by Annabeth herself, of course, Miss Kaitlyn Black.
Hello, very excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
We are so excited to have you. I tweeted last night, I saw you retweeted
Yeah,
it, so thank you.
Yes.
We got an influx of tweets. People are dying, burning with anticipation with season 3. They want the season 3 spoilers.
Oh.
I just saw the trailer. What can you kind of tease about going into season 3?
Well, I wish I was a writer. I could tell you more. I mean, you know, Lavon and AB are still going strong. There might be some bobbles along the way. A family member of Lavon's comes in to kind of stir things up a little bit.
Yes.
But, you know, they make it to the 1-year mark. We'll see what happens after 1 year.
Big milestone.
Big milestone.
Okay.
So that's, you know, always been fun. It's a joy to work with Cress.
Of course.
And Zoe's back. Zoe's back in town, and
not a warm reception.
Not a warm reception, unfortunately. You know,
what does Annabeth think of that? Is she still going to be kind of Zoe's confidant? You think maybe throughout season 3, are they getting closer?
They are, for sure.
Okay,
they definitely will have many more scenes together.
Yay.
And you know, Annabeth doesn't, you know, hold grudges for too long.
Right.
And so she really wasn't that upset with Zoe, but I think everybody was a little heartbroken that she just kind of left without,
And then she comes back to town and she expects everyone to give her like hugs and kisses, right?
Yeah. You know, and she doesn't expect to be back for very long, but you know, of course, Bluebell has its charm. So,
it does. It sure does.
You know, and there's always going to be a couple love triangles in the mix, and
which we need answers to.
Yes.
Can you tease anything about that? I mean, I know that the whole like Wade and the Zade and the Zeorge kind of triangle is going on, but I heard that there's a newcomer, Joel. He's coming to town.
There is a newcomer, and you know, Zoe's kind of feeling things out, I think, when she comes back. You know, George is possibly gonna meet somebody else, and Wade might be busy, you know, taking care of the Rammer Jammer. You know? Like Wade's kind of stepped up to the plate.
I like this new mature Wade that we're seeing.
You know, being a grown up and
making responsible.
Yeah. So you know that might throw a wrench into the mix for Zoe as far as like, oh, you know, kind of got his act together. I don't know. I don't have a lot of scenes with Wade, with Wilson.
Okay.
So, you know.
That was a good teaser, though. I appreciate that. You know what? You deserve a high five because you're a series regular now.
I am.
And it's much deserved because I feel like Annabeth is such a fan favorite. People just love her and her quirky charm, and her relationship with Lavon is just so endearing. Where do you see the character of Annabeth kind of going throughout season 3? Is there going to be a lot of changes? Are we going to see, you know?
Well, it's so amazing for me because it started with like 2 lines in season 1, and so to be joining the cast is such an honor.
Yes.
The cast and the crew. We have a great group of people on our show, but there's a lot more layers to Annabeth now. You know, quite a few more dramatic scenes that you're gonna see with her.
Really? Is she causing trouble?
Not causing trouble, but you know, she is much more of an independent woman who's going after what she wants, and she's not willing to kind of, you know, take the back seat anymore when it comes to certain things.
You go, Annabeth.
I know, right? You know?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's not, she still has her quirkiness, her quirky, you know, charm.
Thank goodness,
and
yes.
A little bit of the comic relief sometimes. But, you know, I've definitely had to shed a few tears this season. On what?
Really?
I don't know. You're going to have to tune in to find out.
Oh my gosh, tears. I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of fans, and I know this probably hurts your heart, but a lot of fans still have hope that Lemon and Lavon will ultimately wind up together. What do you see happening in Lavon's future? Do you think Annabeth is the girl for this man?
You know what? I don't know if AB is the girl for Lavon because I just think he has been through a lot over the past couple seasons with Lemon and Ruby, and you know, right now their relationship is really great.
She's the girl for right now.
Yeah, she is. She's the girl for right now, and they're doing well. Like I said, a couple bobbles here and there.
Okay.
I don't know much more past episode 7, so you know, who knows what's in the future. But you know, I do not take it to heart that the fans, you know, still have
such strong opinions. Yes.
For Lemon and Lavon. I mean, they started out and as not just a tryst, but I mean, there was real love there.
There was a connection.
Yeah. So.
You guys are lucky to have such passionate fans, you know?
Yeah. Well,
as long as they have an opinion one way or another.
Of course,
yeah.
you want that, you know. You have to stir things up in order to keep the storylines going.
Absolutely.
You know, if everybody's happy in Bluebell, we wouldn't have a show.
No, and it wouldn't be Bluebell, please.
Yeah.
We love it for the drama.
And it's pretty happy there.
Yes.
I mean, it's pretty happy.
Founders Day Parade, I'm ready for it, okay?
We'll throw a celebration for any reason.
Any occasion.
And dress up in silliness.
I wish LA was more like that.
Well, there's Halloween. That's coming up.
That's once a year. I need a celebration once a week, okay? Really quick to wrap up, I know a huge element of the show is the music. I had so much fun being on the set for the Gloriana episode last season.
Yeah.
Can you kind of tease any maybe guest spots or bands who are going to be featured this season?
Yeah, so there's going to be some cool bands that are going to come to Bluebell, you know, some indie, some country,
nice.
And you're just gonna kind of have to tune in to find out.
You can't tease us with any names, any specifics?
Well, the one might be some body parts.
That's the name of the band? A few body parts? Is that what you're saying?
There might be a body part and an organ. That's all I. So
cryptic.
You're gonna have to, yeah.
We'll rack our brains for that. I just want to wrap up really quickly with a few fan tweets. People are just dying to get some answers out of you. This one's from Sarah Azuma 13, who said, "Will we ever get to meet Annabeth's ex-husband?"
I've been dying for Jake to come back.
Right?
I kind of hope so, but as of right now, he has not graced us with his presence. But I'm kind of I mean, that would be a good, you know, twist for Jake to kind of step in and stir things up.
Do you
with
have
the relationship.
Like a physical embodiment of what you think he would look like or what the actor should look like who would play him?
I mean, just a good old Southern boy who, you know, obviously is a charmer because he ran off with a waitress from Baton Rouge.
Rude of him,
So, you know, I think he's a little bit of a, you know, he's very suave and
smooth operator.
Yeah, and probably left, you know, everything up to AB. You know, she was probably very much the Betty Crocker of the household.
As she does.
Yeah.
Okay, so finger crossed for a Jake appearance somewhere down the line.
But there might be other family members of AB coming to town.
Sister, parents?
Just family.
Ooh, generic family. Okay.
Generic family.
We'll look out for that. Last one is from @RockOn717, who said, "Do you and AB share any personality traits?"
Oh, for sure. I mean, you know, I like to think I'm very down to earth and grounded, but I definitely have my ditzy moments about, you know, certain things.
Don't we all, sister?
You know,
we all do.
I am definitely not as good of a cook as she is. Like, I don't, you know, pastries and baking and all that
That's hard
stuff.
work. Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And I think AB has influenced me actually to start wearing more dresses because I'm such a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl that, you know.
She's influenced your style.
Yeah, she really has. They've put me in some really great outfits and still not great at accessorizing. But I am at least, you know, stepping over the bridge and wearing more dresses. So.
Well, I am excited to see the madness that comes to Bluebell this season. I know that Annabeth is really going to bring her A game. So if you guys want to check out Kaitlyn Black on the season 3 premiere of Hart of Dixie, make sure you tune in on Monday, October 7th, 8 p.m. on the CW. Any final parting words? Anything that they need to know before they tune in?
Well, just thanks for watching and thanks for bringing us back for season 3. We're really excited.
Yes, I am too. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Clever News. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.